I don't mind at all.
Oh, she's
okay. We're live, everybody. Let us know if you can hear us loud and clear. If our audio has some great clarity to it, come in and let us know if you can hear us. I want everybody to welcome a guest today, my beautiful Kathleen at Guided Light Tarot.
They hit the mute.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I got it off.
Hi,
everybody.
Welcome to my room. Charlotte, Charlie's Angel Tarot here, everybody. Please pay attention because she will be keeping an ongoing list for us, and we will be giving out free messages to those. If you have a personal question you want addressed, we will give you a private little mini reading here for a minimum of $5. So feel free if you have something pressing you want to know, and we will do a reading for you. But everybody's going to get a card or two today for being kind enough to be in my room today, and I really appreciate you being here. So, hi, Colleen. Oh, Colleen, did you check out my message to you in the community part of my website there, my channel? You had mentioned you'd waited 2.5 hours for a card, but we did give you one, darling, at the end of the reading. So if you go back, you will see that you did get it, but much appreciation for waiting all that time to get a card. So beautiful. So we will, if you want some guidance, definitely will we be giving you a free card. Welcome, everybody. Judith, Leona. So I'd like everybody to say hi to Kathleen. Kathleen, feel free.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Stafford with Guided Light Tarot. I'm here in the United States in Central California, and I read with Herman's Corner a lot. We do a lot of collabs together. We're really good friends. We run pretty much an ad lib any day of the week. We're apt to come on, but we also have a spiritual Sunday program that we do Sunday morning, 8 o'clock Pacific time, 9, 10, 11 or 12 Eastern time. My math's off this morning. And then I do a Sunday program at 1 o'clock or 1:30 on Sunday afternoons, just general mini readings. And I have numerous guests. Dean does show up with me quite a bit on that show too. That show's going to be moving. We're shaking our formats up a bit, and we're going to be expanding and changing some of our time frames, but we'll announce those as those changes come along. We're also working on projects I write. I do a lot of automatic writing. I'm currently working on a series project that I will be probably coming out in the next 2 to 3 months, and I'm sort of keeping it under my cap so I don't get I have a lot of readers that follow me. I'm not sure why, but I have a lot of readers follow me, and so I'm keeping that one under my cap until I actually publish it, so that I don't have people taking my ideas.
Okay, so everybody, as you can see, the banner scrolling across the bottom of our page here below our picture, this is Kathleen's channel on YouTube. Please, please, please go there and show your appreciation. We rise by lifting others. Please go in and subscribe and click the bell button on her channel. I think you'll find her very interesting. She does get into a lot of different topics. She is an empath, and she is able to tap into her shadow world and walk in behind the scenes to see great things. So please go and check her out because she's excellent, and she has worked with Dean. She's worked with Charlie's Angel Tarot here. Dean is Hermit's Corner. You've seen me out there with him as well. And it's a great collaboration when we can bring other people in, and we rise by lifting others. Yeah. So on that note, everybody's entitled to get a couple of cards here. And I want to thank Charlotte. We're going to give Charlotte one first because Charlotte is keeping a list here. And I always like to show my appreciation for all my beautiful monitors. So today,
that's a beautiful person.
Oh, Charlotte, go check her out. She's amazing. You guys know Charlotte and I are really, really, really good friends. We're best friends. So Charlotte, I pulled from an oracle card for you, Believe in Your Own Magic. And you've got the It says the evil queen, but what it actually, you deserve sugar, not salt. So shirk off any negative energy around you. Those that want to criticize you and judge you, walk away from them. Be strong like the Queen of Swords and cut out anything that doesn't serve you anymore. I think you're learning those lessons. You're learning to walk away from those situations. And you know what? You are sugar and spice, my beautiful friend. Absolutely.
Man, I pulled from my my Surrender Oracle deck, and I got this beautiful card. I love this. This is one of my favorite Oracle decks. It says, surrender to outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself and originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. How true is that?
I've had that deck so long, it's all dog-eared, Kathleen.
I love this deck. It is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I use it so much, and it is one of my favorite too.
And so, I just ordered a Spirit Oracle deck today that the artwork is, I just was totally drawn to the artwork. It'll be in tomorrow evening. I can't wait to get it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it too. Okay, so Tammy is here. Tammy is usually a monitor in my room as well, and Tammy's here. So Tammy, we're going to give you a couple of messages as well, sweetheart.
Yes, Tammy's one of my viewers too.
Yeah. Well, she's been with us for Charlotte and I for a very long time, and you know, because of Charlotte, you've been able to meet Tammy and others. So that's what we're trying to do: get other people to find new readers. Yeah. So let's see what we have here for Tammy. Tammy, your tarot card you've got is beautiful. You've got the Four of Wands. That is the card of celebration. Okay, getting ready to be in community, getting together with family and friends. Maybe you have a reason to celebrate something that you've accomplished, or maybe there's going to be an event or some beautiful occasion that you're going to hear about. Could be anything. Could be the birth of a child, could be a housewarming, it could be somebody buying or selling a house, it could be a wedding, an engagement, it could be any of those things. But you're definitely wanting to spread your wings and get out there and, you know, enjoy life a little bit more with family. You also got this from the surrender deck. You got surrender to drama. So I do believe that, you know, there still is some maybe opposing energy around you, could be in the background, in the shadow world. And I think you need to just let it go. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue better. I've got to see why my camera acted up here. So we got to see if we can clear it.
Sometimes just putting a card close and far away to let it refocus.
Yeah, that's what happened with the card. So I'm going to shut it down for just a sec, and I'll open it.
I'm going to go ahead and go.
Yeah,
I've got the Seven of Cups. That's that manifestation card. You know, as we all know, we can manifest anything we want in our lives. If we do that, we have a new moon coming up this week. I believe on the 6th is the date of the new moon, 2nd or the 6th. I can't remember now. Anyways, you know, put out there in the universe what you want to manifest to come into your life. Always keep your manifestations positive and in positive light. Don't tell spirit I don't want, because they don't know what don't means, and you will get what they hear as a want. So keep your manifestations positive and it will come to you. Put that out in the universe. I did pull a surrender card for you as well, and I got to surrender to the idea of that you cannot fix someone. Oh, you can fix them. Surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. So I say, and it says, it is time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And that is so true. You cannot make somebody you want them to be. They are the only ones that can change their destiny. So,
yeah.
Beautiful card.
Beautiful. So we have a super chat from Sadie Clark. Hi, I would like to know when we will be selling our home and what that will look like. Okay, what the time span, what that'll look like, or what your home will look like. So if it's your home you're talking about, they're showing me a very distinctive 2-story home that's going to be brick. The brick may be dark red or a brown shade of red. Okay, that's what they're showing me. They're telling me it could be anywhere from 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. The basement won't be finished. Okay, they're showing me a basement that needs renovating. However, it has possibility. So let's see what we have here. Those are the messages I'm getting downloaded from my guides right now, intuitively. So let's see what we have here for you as far as the card messages go. I think that you're going to be dealing with somebody that you're going to connect with on a soul level, somebody that you're really going to like that could be your real estate agent, somebody you're very fond of that you're going to like immediately. You know how when we meet people, we immediately either like them or we don't. I mean, I don't mean, but you're going to feel comfortable with this person. I think you've been waiting for a while to make this decision about selling your home. And let me see the numbers here. I think you're going to have this turned around. You have the offer here of coming in that I do believe you have the opportunity. They're telling me you may even, you might have tried to sell your house on your own, but I think you're going to be tapping into some new agent that's going to help you. It could happen between 5 days and 5 weeks, maximum of 5 months. You may be selling your house. I want you to be careful. Don't take the first offer. You've got the Knight of Swords rushing in. Don't rush in and sign on the first offer because you feel that you might not get another one. I want you to read between the lines. You may regret that. I think you're going to see the truth in a situation with the Ace of Swords. And I do believe that if you're careful, you'll get the right offer. This seems to be a big leap of faith for you, my darling. And I want you to be prepared to make this move. And don't make a mistake of going out there and grabbing the first house or grabbing the first offer on selling your house if you are selling property in order to move on. So, Sadie, I do think that you're going to be in connection with somebody here who's definitely going to be able to help you. I don't know whether it's your partner, if you're married, but somebody very closely connected to you on a soulmate level is going to be supportive through this move for you. So don't be afraid to take that leap of faith, but do the preparatory work. The fool is called the fool for a reason, and it means don't go jumping off that cliff without checking your parachute. Okay, so be careful. But I do think you may be actually relocating or finding the house that you want within a maximum of 5 months. It could be 5 weeks. You could hear within 5 days. It is the number 5. Keep in mind the number 5 is the number of challenge. Okay, but it is also the card of how to resolve those issues if you keep your eyes open and you tap into the right connection and the right real estate agent. Okay, don't jump too quick.
I do see that in regards to how fast your current house will sell, I do see that you'll be connecting with a realtor. He's a nice looking man, very, very capable of marketing your property. I'm with Brenda as well. Do not take the first offer. Seller's trip. Pop a roast in the oven, cook it at 200 for about 3.5 hours. Tell the realtor on open house what time to turn it off. That will entice people when they come into your home that they're coming for Sunday roast dinner. They will feel at home. They'll feel cozy and warm and fuzzies. Another trick my mom bought and sold properties throughout my life. Pop in some cinnamon rolls. Make a batch of cinnamon rolls and put them out for your open house guests. They smell great. Nothing's better than fresh baked bread when you walk into a home.
Yeah.
Big pot of coffee available for them to have coffee with disposable cups and a cinnamon roll with little plates. They'll love it. And they will linger around. They will envision themselves living in your home. Okay, I'm getting 2 numbers. I pulled 2 cards to get a date range of how long it's going to take for your house to sell. Your house could sell as quick as 28 days to 44 days once it hits the market. Go for those open houses. So do the little tricks, spruce up the bathrooms, make your home very inviting, depersonalize it. You don't want them to see your family living in the home. You want them to see themselves, their family moving into your home. So take down a lot of those excess family photos and stuff. Nothing's wrong with having a few up. Just minimize them. And your house will sell. My mom was a wonderful salesperson. I do see that you're going to get a good offer. You've lived in this house well, you've taken well maintained, that will be seen. You will be moving into that new happy home. Your family will be happy. Oh, and the other thing I got on this 44 card is it's going to take a while for you to find that heart. Start looking for that new home in the area that you're wanting to move in. Watch the markets. You will find a number of houses that's going to meet your dreams. But you will find this, and you will be moving forward with that fire, with that Knight of Wands, moving forward into this new home. You've got a Page of Wands. You're going to get a good financial deal on this. This home is going to meet your emotional dreams. It's going to have all those wonderful things. And once you get moved, you can just lay back, rest, and take a deep breath and reflect on this part of the journey and the battle of the sale of the house and then getting moved into the new home. My family's in the process of getting ready to do that too. So I do know how stressful and frustrating it is to get everything on the market, marketable, and then that anticipated crazy move. Declutter your house, minimize your closets, get rid of seasonal clothing that you're not wearing, pack them down, rent a storage bin. You want your house to look light, fluffy, lots of open closet space, plenty of room. Cluttered closets are a deterrent because then it makes it look like you don't have storage, etc., etc., etc. I should be a staging professional.
Yeah, I always tell people, if you had 10 minutes to get out of your house because it was on fire, what would you throw in one box? I want you to go through your house and pick those items and put them in a box in a hurry. Put the box at the front door. You have to look at it every day and mark on it, moving, to new house. And we can manifest what we want. So often it works. It's amazing when I tell people just that one box, and you'll be amazed how quick you're going to get offers coming in.
Plus that puts all those special things that you need when you move available to you as well.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. That was beautiful.
Thank you. And good luck with the sale of your house. Let us know how that goes.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. So Sharon Lee has come in. Will I live in Smith County, Texas again? Sharon, it seems to be everybody's wanting to relocate. Well, Sharon, right now, I think you never have felt the same since you have departed that area of the country where you lived. You got the 5 of Cups, and that's reminiscing and feeling nostalgic and thinking almost regretful thoughts of what was in the past. I don't think you've ever settled since you left Texas. You know, Texas is innate. It's within you. And I do think that something came up all of a sudden that you had to deal with. I think that you felt as though you had to escape a situation when you left Texas, or there might have been something pressing that called you to another part of the world and the country. I do believe that, you may hear about something suddenly coming in. And again, I want you to be careful. You've got the card of deception. So somebody could be, there may have been an energy that created deception that you left Texas for, and you found out it wasn't your cup of tea and you're returning back to Texas. Yes, I do believe you will. 6 of Pentacles is that gift coming in. I think you're going to have the finances and the resources to be able to afford this, to make this move. I think you're doubtful. I think you worried about that, how you were going to do it, but I do believe you're going to have the resources. You may be dealing with banks. You may have to take out some sort of a loan. You may be juggling and moving money around, so that, I always say robbing Peter to give to Paul, but it's your own money, moving things from one cookie jar to the other. They're showing me that, but I do believe you will get that gift of support, time, and effort, and there will be the resources and money to do that. Make a wish, because my darling, you can manifest this. 9 of Cups says wishes fulfilled, and you're almost there. So this is something that you innately want on a soul level. Go for it, manifest it, because at the end of the day, I see, okay, you've got that again, you got that 4 of Wands, which is a card of celebration. So I do believe that you will be moving. Yeah, don't be afraid of it. I want you to surrender to what is. Okay. Sorry. You've got the surrender to what is card. And basically that says flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So don't fight the process, Sharon. It's taking time, I think. I think you've had to Make this decision based on the energy that was around you where you are now. And for some reason, there might have been some energy that you were drawn to, and you found out that they weren't, it wasn't, didn't have integrity. Okay. And now you're wanting to go back. So I think you need to go back. I don't think you ever felt 100% happy once you left Texas. So I think you're going back. Absolutely.
The first card I received was the moon card, that shadow card. I think this is, whatever you were escaping from the past when you left Smith, because I'm feeling that at that point in time, there was a big tower moment that happened that caused you to leave Smith, and you got out quickly. But you do have a love of Texas. I know a lot of people that have lived in Texas absolutely love it there. And they always want to return. I do see the Six of Pentacles allowing you to move forward and move back into Texas. It may not be specifically Smith County. It may be one of the surrounding nearby counties, but I do see you moving. Whatever happened in the past has gone. It's no longer there, and it will no longer haunt you. It is something I feel like you've resolved in your life already. And you have a page moving forward with the Page of Wands, bringing that fire energy, of course, and that grounded intuitiveness. Yes, you will be moving forward. You're not doing this naively. As a page is a young person, this is not necessarily a naive move. You do know what you're getting into. You know what you want, and you will manifest that back in. And yes, here's the King of Wands supporting that decision. I think it is a really good decision for you. I think you're going to be happy with this move, and you will find that house. I asked, how long does this do this? I mean, I get a 25 and a 2, which means sometime within 25 days to 2 months. So, you may be moving faster than you're anticipating. I don't know how fast you're wanting to move, but, or you'll be starting to do that new home search and getting ready to make that shift in the next 25 days to 2 months. But that will be moving forward for you. Good luck to you, and best wishes. I hope you enjoy the move back. I feel like this is a positive move for you, though. And whatever you left Texas for is no longer an issue.
Yeah.
It's long behind you.
Yeah, I get that feeling too. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, so how do I remove Sharon's banner in the front?
If you click on the
edit.
If you click on the comment that's in blue on your chat side where Sharon's question was, it will make it disappear. Okay. Or just click on the next question and it'll remove it.
Okay.
I know I struggled with that for a while.
I know I'm still learning how to do StreamYard, so that was great. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Charlotte's keeping us track here. Hi, Donna. Hi, Barb. Hi, everybody. My husband stepped in, Andre, for a minute, and I think he's left again. He said, ciao. He kept saying good vibes, good vibes. So he doesn't usually come into my room. So I thought that was kind of fun. He did.
He's a nice looking man. I saw the picture you had posted.
Oh, I tell you, he's French, and I tell you, he was just absolutely delicious when I met him 10 years ago. And he's still a
nice looking man.
Yeah, he's a Pisces. He's February 22nd. I'm February 23rd. He's 1 year, 1 day older. So we truly are, and we've been together in many lifetimes. But he's truly my flame. Yeah. Okay. So right now, I think we have Demara Lynn. Am I right, Charlotte? I've gone back to check this out. Hi, MS Missy. He is. Yeah, he is. He's beautiful. I know. He's a beautiful person. I call him my gift because he surfaced through St. Andre at the St. Joseph's Oratory in Montreal. It came out through that. And I met him 4 days later on the Sabbath. And yeah, I could tell you a long story, but we're not here to do that. But one day I'll share that with you. Okay, so Demara Lynn, let's see what we have here for you, sweetheart. You've been given the Queen of Pentacles and you've given Temperance. So this is very apropos that these two cards come out together, because I think you're planting your seeds and you're trying to create something that you want to come to fruition and to harvest. And it takes time. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. She goes out there. She's like Mother Earth. She plants her seeds, but she's patient and realizes that we don't plant a seed and then tomorrow we have our harvest. The Temperance card comes out with that. And that's why I say this is very apropos. So definitely this is doing things in moderation, being patient, taking your time. I think while you're waiting for something to come in, you may be collaborating and you may be negotiating with people in your circle that are, you know, while you're working on this. I think you have the support of others. And I do see divine intervention actually having your back here, protecting you. So don't go rushing into anything too quickly. Okay. Be patient. I know a lot of people don't like that.
Well, you know, it's funny because Temperance is a card that comes up almost in every single reading for me. And so
yeah,
I totally get it. It's sometimes for many of us, and I'm a very outgoing, very fast moving person. So it is hard for me to slow down and be temperate.
Yeah, you like
yeah, it's a Pisces thing, I think.
Yeah, I know, eh? We're like that all the time.
Oh, always. I'm getting the Lover's card. You're wanting a partnership with somebody that I don't know if you're in a relationship already, but you expect this wonderful partnership. But for some reason, there is a Ten of Swords underlying in your energy with either your partner or your past. You need to let this stress go. This of this Ten of Swords. It's not serving you well. So you need to do some inner work and work on healing anything from your past that's not serving you well. I know it's part of that Temperance card, though. It's part of that self-care, that self-worth, because you do have this coming your way. If you haven't already found this person in your life, this person or this partnership, either be business, love, whatever, is coming your way. I am getting I pulled an extra card because I was called to it. And this is back to that manifestation. See what it is you're wanting in business, love, your partnerships, so that it allows you to let go of this stress. You can manifest your dreams, what you want to be your reality. And but you have to release the past so you can move forward into your future. So blessings to you, and I hope that resonates for you.
Beautiful. Okay, going in now with Maureen. Maureen, I got the Lover's card for you. And you could be manifesting somebody, or you could be connecting with somebody new. If it's somebody new, somebody could be stepping forward. It's going to be a random act of this connection. You're going to be surprised, and they may be completely different from someone who you thought you would be attracted to. I think they're going to bring something to the table of interest. If you're out there looking for your soulmate and you meet somebody and you think, I'm not interested, don't do that, because I've seen so many people connect with, a beautiful soul once they gave them a chance. Give them a chance. I think you're going to find yourself very busy. The Two of Pentacles shows up, and this is about being balanced. When we talk about the lovers, the lover is also about balance. It's also about making some very profound choices that may be determined around someone on a heart level, on a soul level. So be careful, balance yourself. Don't take on more than you can handle, and don't go rushing into anything too quickly, especially if it's a relationship or a connection with somebody on a soul level. I think you may have two offers, two decisions, and two doors opening to you that you may have to juggle and make a decision over. I don't think it's going to be complicated, because I think you too have the ability, Maureen, to be quite intuitive. And I think you're a great judge of character. So I do believe you will be able to connect with somebody here, and you'll know immediately whether or not it's a connection. And I think you're going to see somebody come into you like that.
I got two absolutely fantastic cards for you, two major arcanas. First being Judgment. I think you have a very keen, sharp sense of who you are, what your strengths are, what is your power. I always see this as sort of a strength card of an Archangel Michael. I don't know why he's not wielding a sword. He's playing a horn. But I always get that Michael feeling about it. You stand in your own strength, your own power. You're probably harder on yourself than you are on others, but you have great instincts and you follow that. And I'm getting the World card, which is absolutely beautiful. You can have anything you want in the world. You have good instincts and you have the world on your side. And I flipped the deck over to see what the underlying card is. You have strength and with the 10 of Pentacles. So strength, success, a bounty, absolutely powerful cards, amazing cards to pull in a short draw. So, go with your instincts, go with your intuition. Know that the world is at your beck and call. Everything is looking really bright towards you in your world, both financially and in your overall life. So blessings to you and good luck with everything. I would love to draw cards like that for myself. I wish I could read for myself. Oh, I can't hear you, Barbara.
Yeah, I do that every week too. When I do my cards out, and I'll go, "Oh, I'm a Pisces. I hope my reading's near half as nice as this." So we have Nisha. Nisha, I've got the 3 of Wands, and I think you're looking for your dream to come in. You're looking for something new. This is usually completion of something to do, possibly that you've accomplished. It could be your work. You could be going the distance as well for your job or for your goals. Be patient because you've done the work well. And often this is a card that says celebrate the accomplishments that you've done to this point. I think that, you're going to be able to dive straight in towards your goals here. The King of Swords says, stand in your truth. I think you have the ability to go for what you want. I think there could be somebody here too that is in your end of the ring supporting you here. This could be your partner, but I do think if you're dealing with any legal issues, I wouldn't be concerned, especially if they have to do with money. The third card was on the bottom of the deck and Spirit asked me to turn my deck over. So I do think that you're going to see the offers of opportunity coming in that may have to do with money, or probably opportunities of doors opening for you in that part of your life, the material part of your life. Ace of Pentacles is a beginning of good prosperity coming in. And you're watching for it. You're waiting for it. You have to be patient while you're waiting for this to happen with the 3 of Wands. But I think if you have fought a battle in court, I think you had good representation. And I think if you stand your ground, you'll get what you want. I don't know if that's what's happening to you, Nisha, but that's what they're showing me.
Yeah, I'm showing you as a Queen of Swords. You know your truth, your strength, your power. You have that light shining on you. Now, in the past, I do feel that you've had some heartbreak, but you've overcome this heartbreak and you don't allow it to control your life anymore. You are trying to live your best truth in peace, in harmony with everything around you. I also get that strength in money, finances with this King of Pentacles on your side. All of your business, your financial, everything. You work in your truth, you live in your strength, you're analytical, you're strong, you're bright, and you have those capabilities and you have really good instincts. I get that, that yes card, that full cycle. You are coming to full cycle with this moon cycle over the Ace of Cups. And you have the King of Swords behind you, which is also backs up your queen, your truth, your strength, you're strong. So, trust in your instincts. Don't let heartache from the past slip into your present. Good luck to you and blessings to you.
Thank you. Hi, Trend. How are you? We've got Ms. Missy here. She wants to know, she did leave a question here, wondering about my husband, if he's going to leave. Okay. Let's see what we've got here for Missy. One more card, please. Okay. Okay. I think you're worried about this. It's quite a concern for you at this time, Missy. I think, you're hanging on to something very tightly here, but I think you're going to see the truth in a situation. The Ace of Swords shows up. And I think once you do see the truth in a situation, you're going to be able to move forward. You've got the Ten of Swords, and that is leaving a situation that was very challenging and difficult for you. And it may be your relationship. I think all you want is happiness. And at the end of the day, you've got the 10 of cups. So happy ever after. You guys are either going to be able to sit down and communicate and discuss your problems, or you're going to decide to move in a new direction. There's a better future ahead of you. And I think in your heart of hearts, you want that. I think if he leaves, I actually think you're going to be happy, because I see the celebration card coming in here. The Six of Wands, victory after hard work and struggle that you've had to go through in this relationship. Your heart just wants a happy ever after. You don't want any of this challenge that you've been subjected to. I think there's going to be an issue that you guys are going to be struggling with, and you may be in opposing energy, which has to do with finances and money in your relationship. There could be a reason why you're holding on, whether it is the control of the finances, or they haven't been completely settled yet. The bottom of the deck is the page, or pardon me, the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is the slowest moving knight out there. I do not see this happening quickly. I think that you need to make out a detailed plan and be careful before this comes to fruition. I think you pretty much exhausted all your communication with this individual, they're showing me. And I do believe that, you're going to be going in a new direction. It's just going to take some time. Be prepared. Don't leave in haste until you've got your ducks in a row. Okay. You say he's leaving. Whatever the case is, I do see a new direction you're going with, and I do see the end of this problem. The Ten of Swords usually shows in the Rider-Waite deck a guy laying down on his chest with all these swords stabbing him and him bleeding. That's heartbreak. That's disappointment. That's struggle. But it's going to be over, my darling. So I expect things changing. It's just taking time. You deserve to be happy. And I do believe going in a new direction on your own will make that happen.
Yeah, my reading starts out with this Seven of Wands. And I see this you moving to higher ground, you standing in your own strength above all this binding that has been around you. I'm getting the underlying feeling that this partner that you're asking about leaving, he's a bit of a narcissist, or extremely self-serving. He thinks of himself before he thinks of anybody else. And that's not a healthy way to run a relationship. I feel like in the center of the reading, one of your biggest concern is, how is this going to leave you financially? But the seeds are planted. You will be fine. What you reap, you will sow, and you will come out on the financial end of this okay. You will be stable. You don't need him to support you. If he's the type of person, the energy I'm feeling, you're going to be better off on your own, and know that he lives with a lot of shadows around, and you've been carrying this burden for the full length of your relationship. So if you're not wanting to reconcile this and come to an equal understanding of where you both stand in the relationship, and I'm having this feeling that it may not be something you want to hold on to, that it may not be a healthy situation for you, then let go. Realize that you do have the emotional strength, because when I pulled 3 clarifying cards, I got that Knight of Cups. That is your strength moving forward. This is a strong knight moving forward with your emotions and your strength. You will not be left out in the cold with this 5 of Pentacles. You are strength. And I do see moving forward, you will finally meet that Knight of Cups, that person that supports you emotionally, with a strong home life. I don't see you rushing into another relationship, but when you're ready to move forward in that, you will find the person that is an emotional balance for you, and that balances you out in a future relationship. This has been a hard life. This will be a good life. So Trust your instincts. Go with what you feel is right for you. I wish I could make decisions for you. I can't, but you will know what is the right thing to do. Realize that you will be financially okay. You're not going to drown. You're not going to fall down. You're not going to be homeless. It will work out. And, work with your courts, attorneys, whatever you need to do to make sure that you're protected in this, if that's the direction it goes. Blessings to you. And I know it's a very, very difficult time at this time to go through this. So. I think you're muted again.
Yeah. Good luck, Missy. God bless you, honey. And I do believe you're going in a better direction.
Yeah. I'm
so we have my friend Trend Zone. His name's Gerald. He's a client of mine. He's a good friend. And he wants to know what's coming up in the future. Well, you're healing through a situation, Gerald. We all know that. It could be a physical situation because something ended and a new beginning started for you in life. And I do believe you're healing through that. I think your worst is over. I think that you're going to be able to see that your future is going to be brighter and better than it ever was. You're going to have reason to celebrate something. I do believe that you're going to find abundance coming into you. You've got the Four of Wands. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. You've got the Sun, my beautiful friend. So I think, what happened to you in the past here, you're healing through that. And look, it is a heart. We know that the heart has a lot to do with your body and how it functions. And now you've got a brand new future. It was almost like a death and a new birth and a new beginning for you when that happened. So I think you're going to be embracing this. I think you're going to be doing renovations to your house. They're showing me that you might be doing something to your house. I know you repaired windows before, but they're showing me a bathroom. They're showing me a kitchen. They're showing me renovations that you're having done at home. And you're going to be happy about that. Now you're going to be happy to have people over, friends over. Things are opening up now in our world. And I think you're going to want to have people around to entertain and be there with you. I think you're going to feel happy to show off the renovations that are being done. I do believe that, there's doors of opportunity opening up to you. They're telling me to be careful. My guides are coming in. For some reason, they're mentioning Bitcoin. Be careful about Bitcoin. Okay. I don't know why they're telling me that, but be careful. There could be a lot of information that somebody's throwing out there at you that could become confusing. Hang on to what you have and what you've earned and what belongs to you. Okay, Gerald, that's what they're telling me. But you do have the ability now to have the resources to walk in your garden of abundance. I don't see money as going to be a problem in the future for you. You've got a beautiful future here with the Sun, being able to see light at the end of the tunnel, being able to know the direction you're going. Also, the Sun, sometimes I always think of it as a card of good health as well. So I do believe that, your future is just getting better. You're healing through that issue. You're going to be going through, and you're going to feel better than you ever felt before. I truly believe that. Wow.
Well, I'm getting that you are the King of Swords. You have found your strength. You are winning this battle. You are standing your ground in your strength of this fight you've been through. It's followed by the victory card. And, need I say more, this king and this victory going together. I get the Page of the Pentacles. In the center of this card spoke to me, and it said, it's a message of good health. It's a message of recovery. It's a message of things moving forward in a very positive way with your health now. Things are going your way. You have moved from the full lunar cycle, from the beginning to the end now in this cycle of your life. And you have been blessed with this Ace of Cups, the emotion, the strength, the abundance, with fish being a symbol of abundance. Moving forward, I think things are moving in a positive way because the stars are on your side, shining down at you from the heavens. So yes, this is a great abundance of things. You're at a point in time where you can manifest, and you're the magician. So anything you choose to do forward you're going to be able to manifest. I see you working very, very strong, very hard, planning on what you want to do with your future, your life, your home, whatever you choose to. I don't know if you're married or not, but if you are, you have the Queen of Cups on your side, or you're in a relationship or will be in a relationship with that emotional strength and backing and a happy family. So blessings to you. It looks like everything's moving in a very positive direction for you, and that you're moving out of a complete cycle into a new cycle and a new beginning in this phase of your life. So good luck to you, and it feels like everything's going to be moving in a very positive direction forward for you. So and you're muted again.
You know why I do that? So that you don't have to be interrupted when you're talking as I'm shuffling. So yeah, it's crazy. I guess
I'm so used to hearing shuffle.
I know, and I don't want to interrupt what you're saying. So, okay. All right. So we have another one here. Beautiful Samantha. She's given us a donation and a beautiful question. Can I please get a message from Spirit? Thank you. Okay. So right off the bat, Samantha, I'm seeing that you have the ability to pretty much do what Kathleen and I are doing right now. You're quite intuitive, and you have that ability to again to walk between the present world and the veiled world. I think you're aware of spirit around you at this time, and don't be afraid of them, because they tend to come forward to give you messages to let you know they've got your back, and they're supporting you. You may be involved in trying to find out some information about a topic, and I want you to continue doing that research, because you do have the High Priestess, and she's all about delving deep, going the distance, and finding out information so that she can move forward accurately. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. You have the ability to tap into your innate ability of intuition and psychic ability here. They're telling me this for some reason, Samantha. So, and they're also telling me that you have been visited in dreams by spirit as well, or someone from the past, and they tend to repeat for you. You're not getting a lot of sleep either, they're telling me, because you're worried about it. Don't worry about it. I do believe you're moving forward, and I do believe you're going to see the light. You're becoming enlightened, and excuse me, and your psychic ability and heightened. I think you have a soulmate coming forward, or a guide coming forward here with the Lovers. And they could be from your past, from another lifetime. But I do think that you may be calling in a new soulmate into your life. You will be faced with having to make some very big life-changing decisions that may be determined around someone on an emotional and heart level. It could be a partner, your soulmate, or your love mate, or your twin flame now. But be prepared if you're wanting to meet somebody and you're throwing out I see you throwing your line out into the water, and you're waiting for the fish to grab your line. It's interesting, because look at this picture here that comes in afterwards, which is the Five of Cups. And that is about reminiscing and being reflective of what things were like in your past. You may be afraid to move forward in a new relationship because you've been burned in the past, and you're afraid to move forward. Don't be afraid. Let go of the past. Don't allow it to cripple you and to hold you hostage so that you can't go forward in this beautiful new direction. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, and that is happiness, harmony within community, family, being able to have enough money as well. I do believe that you're going to have this beautiful abundance coming into you in the near future. Tap into your intuition. It doesn't let us down. Okay. But on the bottom of the deck, you also got the Knight of Pentacles, and it's not going to happen immediately. Okay. I think this is going to take some time to process, but beware, there could be a new soulmate coming in. You might be having to make decisions around a soulmate now. I think you're tapping into your higher self. Do that. Don't be afraid. Five of Cups says, let it go, my darling. Let that past go, because you deserve all of these Ten of Pentacles of beautiful luck and energy coming into you.
I don't know if you're a water sign or not, but I'm feeling water all around you.
Yeah, I felt the same.
You have, you're either Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know what your birth chart
water in your sign somewhere.
My guess is you have a lot of Uranus, and you have the planetary alignment of a psychic. And when Brenda said you're working on both sides of the veil, you absolutely are. The first card out was the stars. My guy likes to identify people's gifts. My guy is telling me you are clairvoyant, you're clairaudient, you're claircognizant. You know things that you don't understand why you know them. You just know. Yes, you are a psychic dreamer. You've been a psychic dreamer since you were childhood. You even had a lot of nightmares and things like that. You did not understand that these were obstacle messages of things you were overcoming. I do feel like you're in a huge awakening period right now. Um, that it's almost overwhelming at times. I do encourage you to get a hold of or network in a mediumship group or take some classes so that you better understand what's going on. You can also reach out to me through Facebook. I mentor people. If you just need somebody to talk to and to ask questions to and say, oh, am I going crazy? We all go through periods of time when we're in a large awakening and our abilities are really moving forward quickly. And right now the veil is so thin, so many people are awakening. It's just nice to be able to talk to somebody that has been there and understands what you're going through and can help guide you or connect you with different readers or course groups that are good that you can learn from and help get a handle on this. Welcome to our family. I do see that you are crossing into this rainbow bridge that you may have heard the term. This is that bridging from just normalcy to the abilities you have. I think you've always had this ability. You've seen ghosts since you were children. You've seen spirits. You saw your grandparents that had crossed, your aunts and uncles that had crossed. It's something that may have been suppressed for a while in your childhood, as we realize that not everybody sees what we're seeing, but it's coming back to light again in your awakening. This is something that you're supposed to meant to do. You're supposed to you are meant to learn and understand what you're going through. That's why you're drawn to this community. That's why you ask these questions. Is there a message from spirit? Yes, you are moving in the right direction. You have the moon over you. This is another water. This is, this is what's sort of giving me that feeling that you may be Cancerian, you may be Pisces, you may be Scorpio. You're following the moon, which is what we do when we're water signs. The moon is our vibration. It's part of the tides that draw us in and out. Welcome this gift. There are no rules to this gift other than working in your truth, in your integrity, and trust. Your guides will not lie to you. So when you get a message, know that it's not your thought. Your thinking is different than what you're hearing, the message from your guide. It's, you'll learn to differentiate the two if you're hearing those messages audibly. This is not a burden. You will learn to work with people, take some courses, interact with the community, interact with the readers. Many of us are willing to work with people that are awakening to help them through this process. We all go through the 1,000 questions and the learning process of what our ability and skills are about, and embrace it, because you're not going crazy, which is how many people feel when they're going through the big changes of their awakening. I do see this Knight of Cups bring you forward. This is the cups of emotions. Once again, another water sign. The emotions, the moving forward, the moving into this journey. And like I said, embrace your gifts. I feel like you have a lot of strong gifts. You're much more talented than you realize. And over the next month or year, as time goes through, you'll better understand this. Read, research, ask questions. There's a lot of resources that you can tap in through reading books. I mean, most of us have read everything we can get our hands on as we're awakening and discovering what this is all about and stuff. And there's a lot of good information out there. So be very open to that. No, you're not going crazy. No, when you see spirits and ghosts, they cannot harm you. I have not ever been harmed by a ghost. And even if you're seeing somebody that's crossed over and they're still in their death state, yes, it might be frightening, but realize that that's because that's the image that they're stuck on. There may be a reason for that. Talk to them. You will hear them. And they're not there to harm you. So good luck to you. It's a beautiful experience. I hope you embrace it as much as many of us have. And this is a wonderful community, great place to to seek help learning this part about yourself. So good luck with that. I feel like you have a really high vibration. You're gonna open up amazingly fast.
Beautiful.
So.
Yeah, amazing how we both picked up on that right away, eh?
Oh,
Incredible.
my card just threw it right out.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. And you know, it's
as I'm
funny.
throwing my cards and you're reading, I'm going, okay, Brenda's reading my cards now.
Yeah, but I saw water in her too. So she
Yeah.
turns out there she is, right? So there's a lot of water. I just got that innate feeling how psychic she was becoming and how she was tapping into that. It's beautiful, and embrace it. Never be afraid of it. You're not crazy. I know another psychic in Britain that wrote a book, and his book is titled "I'm Not Crazy, I'm Psychic," because he, as a child, you know, he saw many things, and they thought he was crazy. Yeah. So, you know.
Speaking of crazy, I see we have Strawberry Rhubarb, Sharon Lee, Strawberry Rhubarb, who's one of my crazy friends.
Yes, and
and also another fellow Pisces. Her birthday's coming up.
She is.
It is after mine.
We both worked with her and collaborated with her.
Beautiful person.
She is. And then my fellow Canadian friend, she's also, we're going to collaborate again. I've got the date somewhere on my calendar, Sharon. So I sometime in March, I'm not sure. I think it's the 12th. I could be wrong, but anyway.
I know we may have to have a Pisces celebration amongst us all.
We should all us Pisces get together. Yeah, I think we've talked about that before. I've heard Sharon say that. So Sharon, darling, I don't see a question here. Do you want us to pull a general on you and what the end? Oh, how will job be successful? Okay. All right. So how will job be successful? And are you talking about your daughter's job? Because I think you said something here about your daughter moving to Ontario, wanting to find a job here. So is that your question? Absolutely. Okay, honey. All right. Okay. Yeah, because she mentioned her daughter's leaving out west because the cost of living and everything out there is so high.
Now I know which daughter you're talking about.
Well, you know what? Hi there. There's our beautiful friend, Dean Hermits.
Hi, Dean. He's been out buying tarot cards today.
Oh, lucky you. Wow.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Can't wait to see them live tomorrow. So on our morning programs. So.
Beautiful. Okay, let's see what we got here for Sharon. Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot. Feel free to put your link there. Strawberry, Sharon, put your link there. Also, Hermit's Corner, put your link there. Charlotte, feel free to put your link there. Everybody should be checking you guys out. You're all awesome. Okay. So starting off, Sharon, I do think she's going to be leaving something behind. She's got the death card. She's definitely going for something new. And guess what? She's going to be able to find, she's going to get that satisfaction. The Hierophant steps in and says, you know what? She's climbing that ladder of success. And I do believe she's going to be moving. She's quite emotional about this. She's torn. She wants to come, but she's kind of torn between staying and coming here. She will be leaving behind family, friends. I get it. But I do believe that she's going to have your support. There's a definite strong water sign here with the Ace of Cups. I do believe it's you, my darling, being able to give her the encouragement and give her the love and help that she needs, the support she needs. I think you're going to do that. She's had to really work hard in her mind here. She's defending herself to promote herself here. She's been torn, going back and forth, whether she should do this, how she's going to do this, where she's going to go, and so on. But I find her a very strong personality, a very strong woman like you. And I think she's going to be just fine. But she's got a lot, boy, your blood runs through her veins, let me tell you. So I truly do believe she's a lot like you. It's going to be great. I do see her coming here. And at the end of the day, look, she's got the Six of Wands. Victory after hard work and struggle, making all these plans to come to fruition. She's definitely going to go. She's very spiritual like you. I think she may have denied it and she may have not wanted to tap into it, but I do believe she innately has that spirituality within her soul. And I think she's going to be making lots of new friends when she comes this way. I see you traveling back and forth as well. So I guess we're going to get to meet each other as long as you're not 10 hours away from me in Ontario, wherever she moves. Also, the card on the bottom of the deck is beautiful. It's the Empress, and that's her giving birth to her dreams moving forward. And I do believe she's going to make that happen. So, something's going to end, the death card, moving forward in a new direction, being guided, divine intervention, stepping forward here. I do believe that's why she's doing this. She's got a lot of backup here, you and the divine intervention to give birth to her dreams. She struggled with it for a long time. And I think also she's got the tower, and she felt as though things have shifted. There's change. She's definitely making change to go and find that life is going to be a lot better here. A new beginning. Wow. Yeah, but as scientists has turned her back on them. Yeah, there you go. See, she has those gifts, but she's denying them. But that's okay. You know what? They're going to come out eventually. We know that.
She uses them more than she admits to.
And
you know that.
Yeah,
you know that.
She's using them, and she doesn't even realize she's using them because
both Sharon's daughters are extremely intuitive and extremely bright, beautiful young women. She's got the victory card. This has been a really, really hard decision for her to make. It's a scary decision. She knows she needs to make this move. It's a positive move for her, but yet she still has a bit of heartache and indecisiveness on making this move. It's scary to move away from being close to family and stuff like that. And this is putting her father away from you, her father, and her sister. But it will be a good financial move for her, because I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles coming forward and bringing her up. And she's got the Chariot. She's going to be moving quickly. This is going to be a very prosperous move with her, because followed by that Chariot, I get the Nine of Cups, prosperity, success. She's leaving feeling a bit brokenhearted. She's carrying this burden on her. You need to ensure that she is doing what's best for her, and that you're 100% supportive of her. And both her father, her sister, everybody needs to let her know that you're supporting her in these decisions, because she's not doing this, out of foolishness. This is the Hangman card. She has looked at everything going on in her life, all the changes that have been going on, and she knows this is the right decision for her. It's giving her a better perspective in her career, in her choices, and her opportunities to move forward in life and into that success she well deserves. So, blessings to her. I know she's going to do well, and I know she's an extremely bright, strong young woman. Both you and her father are both very bright, strong people, and she doesn't fall far from the tree. So,
looks good.
Absolutely looks good.
Yeah, we both had great positive cards of it happening. That's beautiful. So, thanks. Thank you, Sharon. We love you.
Sharon, thank God you retired, because you're going to be doing some traveling.
Yeah, I can see her coming back and forth a lot.
Back and forth. Both her daughters are now at a distance, so she'll be doing circle trips,
yeah,
I think.
I think I'm going to get to meet her. Okay. Thank you so much. So we have Amanda HS here. Beautiful Amanda. Thank you so much for your super chat, darling. Can you both look into my money situation and what is coming in? So very definitely. Yeah. Let's see what we have here, Spirit. What does she need, Amanda, need to see? What does she need to know? What does she need to expect when it comes to finances and material part of her life right now? Her career, her finances, please. Thank you. Whoa. One more, please. Okay. All right. Interesting cards here. And you got an extra one too. So we took it. Whatever spirit gives me, I'm always going to take. I don't doubt the cards that fly out of my deck, and I only take the jumpers. You're definitely moving in a new direction. I think you've come to a conclusion. You have the Queen of Swords, but I think you've come to the conclusion, Amanda, that you want to do something different in your life. I think you're very strong and capable of stepping up and being your own boss and your own, standing in your own power here. I think you're moving forward. You may even be contemplating going the distance and either working internationally on the computer, dealing with people that way. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Or you may be actually traveling for business. You might have to literally go geographically a distance to go there. I do believe that you're thinking of partnering up with somebody. I don't think you're going to, as much as you're going to go out on your own, you could be building a team and bringing in someone else with you as you move forward. You've had to let go of some toxic energy in your past, whether it was somebody you worked with or somebody you were close to in your life. And now, excuse me, it's so dry in here. Now you're able to go in a healthy direction. This was something that suddenly happened to you. And it may have been even in a relationship where you thought it was going to be everlasting, and something happened that caused you to take a long, hard look at something, and you're moving in a new direction. You had a lot of trouble here. You had a lot of burdens here you were carrying, because the 10 of Wands shows up. And that was really feeling as though you were carrying the load of everything on your shoulders. I think you were taking the burdens of somebody else on your plate, getting way too much workload here. Whatever it was you were dealing with, whether you were in a one-sided relationship or whether you were, excuse me, being burdened down by extra work. But I see that your future is brighter. I think you've decided to let go of those burdens and lighten your load to go forward in a smoother direction, because you've got the 4 of Wands, and that's the card of celebration. Being able to say, finally now things are going to work out for me. And I do believe you have been thinking about wanting to set up your own business, whether it's a passive income or whether it's your full-time income. I do think that your finances are going to improve. I think you're going to be collaborating and talking to somebody else that you may want to partner up with. You're going to be making some major decisions that will be determined around somebody else on an emotional level, whether it's your partner now or whether it's somebody you're going to partner up with in business that gets what you do. You're very strong. You have that ability to let things go, clean the house, clear the slate, and start fresh. I hope that helps.
I think this period of your life is a change in life that is fated, because the first card out for me is the Wheel of Fortune. This is an upward moving wheel. This Wheel of Fortune sits on top of the world. I think you have the world at your feet right now, and that you will be moving in a forward positive motion. You're walking away from a 5 of Cups situation. You got 3 cups down. There's 2 cups still up. I think these are the burdens you've been working under. That 5, that animosity card, that conflict and restriction cards. You're moving away from this now. I feel like you're an extremely strong person. I don't know if you're a Virgo, a Pisces, a Capricorn, which are all in my chart. This is that analytical side. This is that control, as my husband says, the control freak, the one that takes on more than anybody else in the office. You're the one that, you'll take that project, you'll take that project, and then you don't ask for help. And when you do ask for help, you get very little, because you can handle it all. And that's always those positions that I feel like you take. You do have the Chariot moving forward. This is a strong woman, and I think it does represent you. You're a strong woman. You can move forward in any direction you choose to. I do feel like you're going into an entrepreneurship. You're going to work on your own and become your own success rather than working for the man. And it will be prosperous for you, because you are an empress. You have a strong chart. I'm looking at this as, I'm seeing all these signs all supporting your energy. You have a lot of strength. You're a very bright woman. I can feel that energy around you. Anything you choose to do, you will be successful at, because you're emotionally stable. You're that queen. I do see the Page of Swords, bringing your truth, your strength, your light towards you, moving forward. You have the stars shining down on you from the heavens, giving you the light. The star is almost the same as the sun shining down on you. It's going to bring you success. And you're an extremely hard worker. Anything you set your mind to, you will be successful, and you will put every effort in to be successful. And when Brenda said a partnership, my last card was the king, but right under the king, I had the queen, both pentacles. This is that partnership. As soon as I saw these two cards, I said, here is the partnership. I don't know if it's a future husband or if it's just another partner with very much strengths like you. But whoever this person is that's working with you, you're both pentacles. You're both fast moving, positive energy, idealist. You know what you want. You know how to achieve it. You can put business plans together and execute them swiftly and strongly. And the funny thing is, after I picked those two cards up, the Nine of Pentacles was under it. So there's your money. There's your success. And I'm going to stop there because the next card is strength.
Well, I had the Lovers. So that was the card I was reading about making these decisions that were, determined around another person on an emotional level.
And when I saw the marriage here with the king and the queen, they go together.
Yeah. So
and
that
then,
was part of it.
I'm the Nine of Pentacles and then the strength card under it. I mean, those were to be read.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. Beautiful. So you're
Beautiful
heading
cards.
Yeah. So there you go. Wow.
Don't stress over it. Just go with it. You know exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Put it on paper and execute it.
Beautiful.
Anonymous.
Okay. Thank you. That was beautiful. Okay, we have someone here called Anonymous. She says, my name is Lisa. What do you see for my near future? Thank you very much, Lisa, for your kind donation here, your super chat. And let's see what we can find here for your near future. So this is basically a general. And Spirit, what does she need to see, know, expect? Let's see what we have here. Okay.
Positive energy towards her.
Yeah. Lisa, are you a water sign? Were you thinking the same thing?
Yes, I was thinking.
I really see it.
She's not. She's a lot of
water,
water in her chart.
Yeah, very, very much. Wow. Let's see what we have here for you, please. Thank you so much, Charlotte, for being out here, having our back, keeping a beautiful list here for us.
I love the flow.
Yeah, it's great. She keeps me on the straight and narrow. As you know, I left her room a few minutes ago and I tried to help her out too. And when she was out there live. So please, everybody, check out all these other beautiful readers. Charlie's Angel Tarot. We've got Kathleen here, and we've got Strawberry here. Sharon. We've got Dean here. All of these guys are people we collaborate with that are wonderful, gifted readers as well. So please check out their channel and please subscribe to them. It's free. Go for it. That way you can hear from them whenever they're out there live. And they do a lot of this, giving out free messages. Okay, so Lisa, right now, I think you've been dealing with a lot of problems. It's almost as though you've been battling with something here. And it was like you went into battle mode. And, I always say this is a no-win situation card. The Five of Swords says, pick your battles wisely and be careful because you may win the battle but lose the war, which means there's going to be consequences and risks. Weigh those risks before you do that. But you may have already done that because I see you leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You're leaving a situation that you had to battle your way through and struggle your way through. It might have been a situation that had to do with a relationship because the Two of Cups is there, but also you might be leaving a situation to be with somebody new. I think you have all the resources to create your Nine of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled, make a wish, and that's going to happen. You've got the Magician, which proves that theory. The Magician says that your universe is karmically sending you this big, huge wake-up call and message that you already have the resources now to make your move. You've got the time, effort, and support that's there for you to create that. Stand in your power and make sure you balance your emotions as you're trying to do this. I think you might even be getting some unexpected resources that will help you do this. So know that the universe says you're ready to make the move wherever it is you want to go right now. And I think you are going in a new direction. You struggled hard with things and you deserve this 9 of Cups energy. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the 8 of Swords, and that is worrying about this move, making this change, going forward towards something new, this new part of your journey. But it's all about holding yourself back when we get that 8 of Swords. It's imagining that our direction is being impeded, that we can't go forward, that something's tugging on us and holding us back. That is just you getting up in your head. So let that thought pattern go. Don't allow yourself to hold yourself back to go for what it is you want, because you deserve these 9 of Cups. I hope that helps.
It's like you're reading my mind, because as you were saying that, I was thinking the only person that can hold you back is yourself. And then you said basically that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Right now, I'm seeing that you're walking away from something that is not serving you. It's an emotional, it's a difficult move for you to do, but it's something you need to do. You're looking for that new opportunity. You're not making this choice blindly, though. Opportunities are coming your way, and you will know what is right for you moving forward, because, I'm getting all these cups. That's emotion. That's water sign. Cups, cups, cups. So I don't know if you're, like I said, I was feeling water around you, or a lot of water in your chart, because the next card up is, don't worry. It's going to be prosperous. It's going to make you happy. You've got the 10 of Cups. This is a happy family card. It's also a card of abundance. When you have 10 cups, cups hold fish, fish hold water. It's that abundance that comes to you and your family that make you strong. You worry about being left out in the cold, be financially strapped down. Get this out of your mind. It's not serving you. It's not part of you. So get rid of that card. Because I don't know if you're in a relationship or you're moving in towards a relationship, but you have a King of Cups coming your way. This is that strong king, that emotional king, that supportive king. Also, yet another water sign backed up by my final card. I don't know if this person is in your life now, or this is somebody you'll be partnering up with in the future, or working with in the future, but you are on the road to the underlying card of the deck of the reading is prosperity. It's that chest of gold, that 10 of Pentacles card. It finds you in your strength, your truth, your power, and your light. So I feel like you have abilities. You have very good intuition. You know where you need to go. Don't allow anybody to block you, because you do know what is right for you. And once again, that final card is the Moon. This is that person you'll be partnering with. I don't know if it's in business, it's a working relationship, or it is a union, but I do see that this is somebody under the moon. So it's going to be a Pisces or a Cancer, most likely, and less likely a Scorpio. The Pisces and the Cancers usually fall under the moon. They follow the moon. They follow the tide. This person or this opportunity coming your way is going to carry you a long way. Good luck to you. I do see your future being very good, very prosperous. You're going to have options. The doors are going to open for you in a great way. So use your instinct, use your intuition. Your choices will be the right choices for you. Don't let other people make decisions for you. Only you know what you need to do to fulfill your own heartstrings.
Exactly. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kathy. We have next coming in. Thank you, Charlotte, for telling me to scroll up. We have Tina B. Thank you very much, Tina, for your super chat donation and for your kind question. Will Chris the Aquarius and I the Pisces eventually be a couple? Okay. I'm just about to say, how close is Chris in on the cusp here? Because Aquarius and Pisces are very different. However, Aquarius could be leaning close to Pisces, depending on where you guys are. But anyway,
or
I'm just
what supporting chart he has.
yeah, yeah.
I
So let's see what we have here for you. Will you eventually be a couple? Okay, let's see.
My sister's an Aquarius, so I can't set an opinion. We're polar opposites.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. They can be polar opposites. We're more sensitive than Aquarius are. So sometimes Aquarius
That's true.
is a little abrasive, and because we're sensitive, we take everything to heart. And
we're sensitive
they,
when they
don't have
realize we're
the
sensitive
to remember.
because we don't like to show it.
Yeah, exactly.
We hide that.
Yeah.
Quite well, actually.
Okay, let's see what we have here for you. I'm also going to pull a romance card there as well in the romance deck. Okay. All right off the bat, I think you need to give this relationship a chance. It might be moving slowly, and you might be having that. You may be wanting this to happen quicker. Maybe you guys have been, back and forth for a while. But I would definitely work on this partnership because I think it's got good possibility to move forward. There may be an issue here about family planning. You may be wanting a family with this individual and they feel that, they want to wait, or they may feel they're a little bit too old for it, or they're not ready for it. Okay. But I do believe that if you guys communicate, you're definitely going to be able to work this out. So I wouldn't give up on it. Okay. I think right now, part of this has to do with money. Maybe your Aquarius, your Chris is out there working very hard and says, well, we can't do this right now. Or maybe he's driven with his work. He may be really, really busy with his job, and that's his priority right now, or having the finances to be able to get together. I also see this individual might want to be an entrepreneur himself. He may have really high expectations of wanting to have his own business. And to him right now, that's going to be a huge, epic leap of faith. But I think, as long as he's careful and he plans his moves, it can work. The Page of Wands comes in, and that's opportunity, being open to accept the opportunities that are going to present themselves, new and exciting opportunities that might come into play. So I do think that, yes, you need to give this relationship a chance. You need to work on it. I think it's going to be fine. I do think that there will be children in this relationship, or there may already be children in this relationship. Whether this person's being on their own and they've had a child in the past, but I do see that there could be a child or children coming in, or children there now. I think you're going to hear good news about money. I think finances are going to be stable. I think this individual and you will have enough. I do see, well, they just told me the word dink. That's dual income. They say dinks are dual income, no kids. So there might not be any kids right now, but I'm just seeing dual incomes. I think the two of you, Tina, will be quite comfortable financially. I think you're going to hear good news about finances, which could be a determining factor why this isn't moving forward as quickly as you want it to. Maybe, you guys are wanting to create that nest egg to be stable, to have the finances to do this. But I think you're going to have opportunities and doors opening that will give you that headway to go through it. You might be reconnecting with somebody from your past. You could be nostalgic and maybe thinking about someone from your past. Maybe this individual is older or more mature than you that's coming in, but I think they're faithful. I think they're loyal, and I think they care for you greatly. So there's a good possibility that you will eventually be a couple. I would work on it. I would not give up on this, because you've got the beautiful Two of Cups, which is a beautiful card of getting together, along with this beautiful romance card. So I would hang in there. Okay. Be patient.
Yeah, I'm seeing this as a relationship that is going to take time to evolve, but it is a strong relationship despite the planetary alignments. My understanding about Aquarius is they are a bit of a control freak. They are great with money, though, and they are very prosperous, good business people. So money will never be an issue with you. He comes in as the Knight of Pentacles. He can hold his own financially. He can provide. He can earn. You're worrying right now. Trust the spirit above you. Trust your wise owl at the window that's also whispering in your ear to give it time. You know, you're intuitive as a Pisces. You have natural abilities. You need to quit worrying about the future and just allow this relationship to develop and unfold. It is moving in a positive way. You just have to trust that. We don't tend to rush into things anyways as Pisces, and you may have been seeing each other for some time. Just allow it to unfold, because it is coming your way. He's holding on to what he has right now with that Four of Pentacles. You know, he's saving up for that rainy day, that planning. But I do see the Ten of Cups coming your way. You know, that happy family. I do see marriage coming forward in this. An offer will come over time, and it's going to be happy. It's going to be prosperous. It's going to be abundant. And I'm with Brenda. It's going to be a 2-income family, but you guys are going to sit on that pot of gold. With the dual income, you'll be able to have anything as a couple you want. So you will be able to fulfill all your dreams and everything. He does have water in his sign as an Aquarius, which will balance his Aquarius with your Pisces quite well. You will move slowly through this relationship, but always keep your communications open with each other. That's very important with Aquarius. It's also a very important aspect in a relationship for the Pisces, is to be able to communicate, talk about how you're feeling. Pisces or Aquarius are very feeling, very emotional, very sensitive people as well. It's a different type of sensitivity than the Pisces sensitiveness. It comes from a different place in their heart, but they are an extremely sensitive breed. You do have fire together. So, you know, you will move with that strong foundation of that fire. But I see very good prosperity at the end of that, at the end of this, when it comes to full fruition. Just allow it to develop over time. There's no reason to rush. You have all the time in the world. And like Brenda, I see no children in this, nothing reflective of children in this. So if children is something that is deep down, adamantly something you want or he wants, it's something you're going to have to be open to discuss. Those options may come later on. And, you know, if you're a young couple, or you're a couple that's pushing toward your 30s and you're coming to that end of children's cycle, at that point in time, when you make those steps forward, there's always adoption. If you're not able to have your own children, there's plenty of children out in the world that need good, loving parents. So, you know, the doors don't shut completely. So good luck to you. I do think this is going to be a relationship that works. I think there is a balance between your Aquarius and or his Aquarius and your Pisces. There is some water balance in there that allows you to work. So I don't see that pull that usually happens between an Aquarius and a Pisces. I think you do have a good working relationship. So good luck to you.
It's amazing how our cards correlate and how we're both on the same wavelength. This has been an amazing collaboration today.
I love working with you. We are vibrating. I'm feeling our vibrational levels.
Yeah.
Working at the equal, a really equal balance. And it's funny how I'm throwing or I'm thinking something and you say it, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, we certainly are.
From my head to your mouth.
Well, thank you so much, Tina.
I've enjoyed this.
This has been great. So I don't know how you feel. We haven't really gone through an awful lot on the list because that's what happens in my room. And that's when you and I were chatting prior to going live, that I tell you that the majority of the live will be taken up with people coming in with their gracious donations for private readings. So, and they get priority. But Charlotte's going to leave, and I've been thanking her because
thank you very much, Charlotte.
It's late there in Europe, and she needs to get to bed. And she was out live with Amos from Venezuela doing her room. And so, yeah, so I want to thank her so much for being here. I love you so much, Charlotte. You know that. So Thank you, Asatu, for being here as well. And everybody. So I don't know. It's up to you, Kathleen, because you've been out. You were out prior to me with Dean.
Yeah,
And now
I can do a little bit more if you're up
okay,
to it.
so it's 5:40. Let's cap it at 6 o'clock here. And that's
Okay.
my time. Okay.
Okay.
And so we can pull 2 cards maybe for each person randomly.
Also, anybody that we don't get to today, at 1:30 Pacific time, 4:30 Eastern time, I do live mini readings. Dean will be on with me tomorrow, and so we will be doing so. If you want to come over, if you don't get on the list today, you can come over and join us and get on our list, and we will be happy to pick up where we left off or come back to Brenda's next show.
Yeah, I'm not as scheduled as you are.
We just do the Sunday programs, so
yeah. I used to go out and call it Super Chat Sunday, and Charlotte and I would go out. But it's great that I've been collaborating with you and Dean and Sharon, and I feel a part of the community there as well. I know I'm the sage. I know I'm I'm a little more seasoned when it comes to the years of being out here, but you guys are phenomenal. You're amazing, and you're going to escalate. I'm telling you, you guys are amazing. And I remember going into someone's room and they said, well, why is she here? She's got, umpteen subscribers. And I thought, why wouldn't I? You guys are amazing. I don't care. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with
choose readers because of their numbers. No, I choose readers based on their I read energy fields. I won't read a reader. I won't throw cards on a reader because it's violating in personal space. Plus, if you read me, you're going to see a mirror if you don't ask my consent. Because I put blocks up. A lot of us readers have a lot of shields up because we deal with so many people and so much spirit that's coming in and out of our space. But I read energy fields, so I can see your aura energy. I can see energy that exchanges between readers. When you're reading, I can tell when there's 2 readers that aren't working together, they're disconnected.
Yeah, sure. And I it's amazing.
Oh yeah, I can see the field of energy between us. It's in a constant exchange.
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been beautiful, and I feel the same way.
I love that rhythm we have too. We just have this. Boom, 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 snap.
We're both pretty fast, right? Yeah. And I have to sometimes.
I was worried about keeping up with you, and I've been doing.
And you know what? I always tell people when I do private readings, if I'm going too quick, if we're on Skype, I can tape it for them, right? They can have the tape. But I tell them, because a lot of them are writing things, and I'll say to them, please tell me to slow down because Spirit throws information at me from behind really fast, and I have to grab it as it's passing me to you. So I tell people, don't be afraid to tell me to slow down if I need to. But it's true. Everything I do that's my life. I guess that's why I've stayed young for my 71 years, because I just, I always had a motto. If you keep moving, nothing's going to jump on your back.
Right. I even raised my daughter that way. It's like, well, if I keep her busy, she won't go the wrong direction because she won't have time to, And then I'm going, no, you can't join another club. You already are in 6. I can't afford it. Well, child.
I picked a wonderful profession too, being a hairstylist and having hair salons, because everything's on a schedule. You can't be behind. Somebody made an appointment to get her hair done. You don't want her sitting there an hour. You have to be on schedule. And all my whole career was standing on my feet, right? Running. But I loved it. And it's creative. And that's why I love this too, because Spirit sends me this information very quickly. It's almost as though they know. I don't have to think about it. I don't have to wait for it. And that's
I just hear it. It just
comes. It's so quick. And that's why you and I are, really connecting really well. And Sharon too, she's a Pisces as well.
And it's really funny because when you're working with people with that kind of connection, when you work together, it amplifies it somehow.
Yeah.
And
Charlotte's a Gemini, and she keeps me balanced because she's a little more even keel, right?
I love Charlotte's energy. It's my mom's energy. My mom was a Gemini and very psychic. She taught me without telling me. She was teaching me.
Yeah, she's amazing to work with as well because she keeps me calm and, on the straight and narrow. As you saw, she came into my room after I left hers, and she's so organized. And I tell you, if I need any answers, you can go to her. She'll have them because she's the Google queen.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
out there getting everything for accuracy. So it's amazing. So listen, guys, we're at 5:45. We're going to take a few more, but I want you to be mindful that Kathleen has been out with Dean earlier. She was out for a couple hours. This takes a lot of energy from all of us.
I actually did ate lunch and meditated and grounded before I came back in. And I always do.
Yeah,
I have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have to shake it off, right? So, okay. So looking at our list here, we do have Christine first. So Christine, let's see what we have for you. We'll pull a couple of cards and we'll just go as far as we can towards 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time here. Right off the bat, you might be conflicted and you have some decisions here to make. You do have the 7 of Cups, and you could feel conflicted. You might be overwhelmed. There might be a lot of decisions and choices coming down your path that you're going to have to be conscientious about to make. I always tell people when this card comes up, to you it might be eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but to others it could be very, very profound and worrisome. Pick the thing that's going to bring you longevity. Okay. What's going to last the test of time? Don't jump in. Everything that glitters isn't always gold. If you have choices and decisions to make, you're planting your seeds well for prosperity, because not only you've got 2 7s here, which we know 7s are a wonderful card of luck, but you're planting your seeds for something, and you could be waiting how it was received, how they're going to react to it. This is a card that says it's unnecessary worry. Whatever you've done, whatever proposal, whatever idea, whatever you put out there, you will hear good news about it. I think, you're feeling worried about a situation. I wouldn't worry. Okay, Christine?
Yeah, I'm seeing that the stars are shining in your direction. So whatever worries you do have, you can let them go, because you are being the stars are coming down from the heavens and shining on you. She's pouring 2 cups of water into the, she's pouring 2 cups into the water. What that's telling me, there are options out there for you. You do have choices. You will make the choices appropriate for you, because you are, with the 6 of Swords, you are moving from rough waters to much calmer waters in this cycle. So trust what comes before you. Don't rush into a decision. Let the options come in and present themselves, and you will know when it's right in your heart what direction to go. Do follow your heart. Don't let people tell you what direction you should be going. Nothing's wrong with listening to advice, but don't put all your eggs in their basket and try to fulfill somebody else's dream. The only person's dream you need to fulfill is your own, and you will lead yourself to the right calm waters that you need in your life. So good luck to you. I think things will work out. My underlying card in the deck is that King of Swords, that fight, that honor, that prosperity. So yeah, that truth. So live in your truth. Under the King was the victory card.
Thank you. Thank you, Tina B, for confirming that this individual, that the Aquarius has kids. I saw the kids card come up with that. So that's confirmation again. Thank you for letting us know. Okay, Zeet, ZZ, XZTZ. You've got the 5 of Pentacles, and I think you're worried about a situation. You feel as though you're handling things on your own, feeling as though you're lost or thrown out in the cold here. But when I see the 5 of Pentacles, it's also about resources. You have the key to go open the doors of opportunity and resources to come in and help you with this. Don't deal with things on your own. Don't take on the burden by yourself. There will be help. The moon comes in. It's Pisces. The moon says you need to find out this information. Trust your intuition. Trust your God-given, and I say your database, your book of knowledge, your wisdom bank, what you know and what you're good at. Trust that. I think you feel as though you've been drowning for a while. You want to surface and get that breath of fresh air, and you will. So dig deep, go for the resources, reach out for the people that are wanting there to help you. Don't be too proud to take on any challenges at this time and shoulder them by yourself. Okay?
Yeah, it's a ending of an old cycle and beginning of a new cycle. As you move through this interface with the Ace of Cups, you do have abundance coming your way. It does take time, following this, I do get the Hierophant. Have faith in the direction which you're moving. This is a faith card to me, a spiritual card. You will be led in the right direction. Ask for help if you need it. Help will be there for you. And realize that it does take temperance. Be patient as you're moving through this phase of your life at this tail end of this cycle, because things will be moving forward. Because I do see the Knight of Swords moving forward as you leave this cycle and move into the next cycle. That's going to move you into a bigger truth. You're going to be led by this eagle coming up in front of this knight, which is a very powerful spiritual card. It will move you in the right direction. And it is followed by the Six of Pentacles. So your finances will pick up. Things will stabilize. But be patient, because it's not going to happen overnight. And reach out to those that can help you. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. That's what family, friend, and church are there for, is to help lift you up in your time of need. So reach out to those that love you.
Yeah, 5 of coins for sure. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to try to limit it to maybe 2 cards if we can. Yeah. That was beautiful, and I loved it.
The other 3 jumped out on top of it.
Yeah, so you got to go with it. Spirit sent them for a reason, and that was beautiful. Okay, Colleen, you may have been dealing with a legal issue or some situation that caused you some stress. The King of Swords comes in, but he is the most powerful king out there. I think you're stepping up now into your power. You might have had struggles in the past, but I think you've represented yourself very well. The champion card, as I call it, the Chariot shows up, and that means you need to commend yourself, pat yourself on the back for an accomplishment that you've either just done or you're about to accomplish. I think that you could be traveling. You could be contemplating taking a trip, and it's going to be on many different or a wheeled vehicle. You're not going to be going on a boat. So it could be a plane, a train, a bus, a car, whatever the case is. You may be contemplating a trip, whether it's business or it's pleasure. I do think it's going to bring you joy and success. I think you're getting recognized for the good that you're doing out there, for something you've accomplished. It's almost like public recognition. But I think, you stood your ground. I think you stood in your integrity. You stood for your truth. You also reached out for the sources and the powers that be that were there for you to tap into, to communicate with, that were able to help move you forward in this positive direction. Okay.
It looked like this period of time has been a challenge for you. You've been in battle and fighting your way through whatever situation is leading you this way. I get the 5 of Swords. It's not the thief in the night. This is you're gathering the weapons after battle. You're cleaning that field off. And as you work through this process in your life, you are now moving forward into the world. So things are going to be turning into a very positive upward position for you as you reach the stars. You reach out in the world, and your contributions and your hard work are leading you into that good light. And you'll be supported by the world in this. So I do see that moving into a prosperity situation. You're not out in the cold. You've moved out of that feeling of being out there and being struggling. So, follow this world card. You have earned it. You have moved forward, and you will be going forward in life. So.
Beautiful. Okay, I have to say something right here. Spirit, step forward. There's 2 people that are standing out right now. Snow Wolf, you have a problem. I want you to tell me what you would like us to pull a card on. There's an issue that you're dealing with today, and I know that you need to tell us what it is. The next person that I'm going to be doing is a Satu, because she's been here. She's been my doorkeeper. She's been, getting out here and promoting what we do on this channel about hitting the like button and all of that. So she has been a monitor as well. But if you can step forward, if you're still here, Snow Wolf, let me know what what you would like us to pull. Just, it doesn't matter. If it's finance, say finance. If it's romance, say romance. If it's whatever, you only need to use one word if you want. If you don't want us to tap into anything too personal. So while you're thinking about that, if you're still here, Snow Wolf,
I will let you read on this one. I'm actually doing a full reading for him later this evening.
I don't know who Snow Wolf is. All I know is that they're telling me I need to give this person a reading of some sort. So I don't see him stepping forward. I hope he's still in the room. If he's not here, and I won't do the reading if he's not, let him know that spirit stepped forward. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to move on. There you are. Thank you. You're worried about your quasi kid, an adult. Okay, thank you, Snow Wolf. You know I don't know you. Thank you, Spirit, for stepping forward and giving me that message. I don't know you. I've never read you, but Spirit stepped forward and says, you must pick this individual. Okay. I think that, you're losing sleep over him, or, this person. He's here. Yes, I see that. Okay, you're quasi kid and adult. I think you're losing sleep over it. I think you have to call a truce, Snow Wolf. I think you've been dealing with something with this, quasi kid, your adult kid. I think you need to call a truce and step back. It's time to take a breath here. I know right now all you want is harmony. 10 of Cups. Okay, four of Swords. All you want right now is harmony and happiness within the family unit. I want you to stop worrying about the past problems that happened with this person, what went on in the past, what was said in the past. That has to be forgiven, and you have to let go of it. Okay. I do see that, harmony can be restored, but I want a couple of, sorry, Spirit. Sorry, everybody, but I have to go with what they tell me. You might be worried about this person's occupation. Are they going to make it? How are their finances going to be? I think they're going to be fine. I think you need to step up and trust that they're going to be able to spread their wings and fly, and you need to let them do this. I think that, the past has proven that you've been fearful that they're not going to be able to spread their wings and fly, but I think you're going to be surprised. I think you're going to see that they will be able to, because the King of Pentacles is that Midas touch card. Also, I think, they're going to showcase themselves in some way. I think this person is, I don't know why they're telling me this person is very gifted when it comes to the creative world, the artistic world, the entertainment world. There's something about this person that they may be involved in that, and they're going to reach for the stars, and they may get public recognition for doing this. But I want you to take a breath, because I think this is stressing you out, too much. Okay. So Spirit, what does he need to see here? Surrender to joy. Okay. Things are going to work out, my friend. Okay. At the end of the day, a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times. Keep surrendering. I think you've been feeling worried. I think you've been going through some anxiety, losing your sleep about this situation, worried that the past isn't going to end, or that they're going to repeat bad habits. But I do believe that there's going to be happiness and harmony restored at the end of the day. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised that this adult child is going to turn the book. There's going to be they just showed me a page in the book turning over. Okay. I think that there's going to be a fresh start here. I think there's going to be a new chapter with this individual. And I think you're going to be surprised just how successful and talented at the end of the day this person's going to be. You can let me know if any of that resonates with you. Great, Pauline. That's good. I'm glad we were able to tap into that. Thank you for your confirmation. That's wonderful. Asatu, you just subscribed to Kathy. Beautiful. And do it for Dean. Do it for Strawberry Rhubarb as well. Do it. I know you're out there, Asatu, for a lot of them. You go out on a lot of channels. So yes, if they're new to you, please, they're awesome. Are we still taking donations for reading? Yeah, Jill, we will be, but we're going to be shutting down in a couple minutes. So if you want a reading, you'll have to do it ASAP, because I'm trying to maybe close my room down by 6 o'clock. I try to be, 2 hours is usually enough time. So if you want to go ahead and do that, we'll take you as the last super chat if you're wanting to do that. So we'll give you a minute to do that. Juanita. Okay. So, okay. So that was Jill. Is that you, Jill? Okay. Considering
the first I ever made.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Juanita. Okay. Thank you so much. Considering buying a sports car for my birthday, March 10th, would this work out well for me? Oh my gosh, Juanita. Do you know I had a British sports car, red or TR6, candy apple red. I had a red Corvette. and I had a motorcycle. So I know the feeling. I like nice cars. Now I drive an SUV, no big deal, but I've had them. So considering buying a sports car for your birthday, March 10th. Wow. My
Yourself, girl.
yeah.
I say yes. I don't even have to throw a card to answer that question.
Yeah.
I had a Fiat X19 was my first little sports car. I love that little car. And then I had a what was it? A Mazda. Looks like the Lotus, but I can't.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
Z28? No.
No. It was gosh.
It'll come
forever, and I can't even remember what it was. Anyways, I loved both cars. I never regretted having them. I'm glad I'm not driving them now, but you know what? If it's something you want, you've worked hard, you've earned it,
go for it.
Indulge it. You deserve it.
Definitely you're going to get it. Your dream's going to come true. Here's a star card. Wish upon a star. You've been thinking about this for a while, planning it, getting your money organized, the financing, whatever. It's going to happen. And I think, you'll feel more secure. You've got the tower. I think this is something you've wanted. I think you're going to feel completely fulfilled and feel as though you've got a new foundation here with a new car. Why not go for it? So Spirit says, look at the bottom. Don't worry about it, honey. Don't waste your time worrying about it. I truly believe that you're going to see success coming in, and you're going to want to get together with your friends to celebrate it, because there's the 4 of Wands. So definitely, I do believe that you're going to get that car. Now they're showing me 2 colors. You either are going to get a red car or you have a white car. There's something to do with a white vehicle. Do you have a white vehicle now, or is it a white vehicle you want? Oh, hi, Bella 8. Welcome to our room. You're a beautiful Gemini, but we're shutting down very soon. We're taking our last super chat now, honey. So hopefully you can catch, maybe Kathy, she's going live again. Check out her. It's going across the bottom of my screen here, her channel, and she goes live almost every day. So definitely, you might want to check her out. Okay. You have a white Toyota. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. I saw a white vehicle and I said to you, do you have a white vehicle now? So they showed me,
because I was seeing red or black as her options for the sports car. She hadn't decided.
It's silver. So
I'm an anti-red car.
So you know what? The BMW that she wants is silver. So take white and black. What does it make? It makes gray, right? So
gray.
There you go.
There you go.
Thank you for confirming that.
But I got the 8 cups in reverse. So you're not going to walk away from this. This is one of your dreams. You've been planning this. Pisces don't jump in these decisions lightly. You've planned this out. You've saved the money. You got the down payment. You know exactly what you want. And you've done all the research. So follow that flame. Get the car. Pick the perfect color. You're going to get a great deal on this. You are not going to have regrets. You're not going blindly. You're not going into financially cripple yourself. You can afford it. You deserve it. You've earned it. Happy birthday.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I heard yes. It's a no-brainer. Totally a no-brainer.
Okay.
And that unit's funny because I don't normally, my deck is right upright. So how I got a reversal in that, I don't know. Okay. So we're going to shut down now. Thank you so much, Juanita, for your question, and only has 23,000 miles on it. That's beautiful. And I have a girlfriend that has a BMW, but hers is white. And just this week, she's a model on television for a shopping channel. She's done it her whole life. She's in her 50s. But didn't she have to back up an alleyway, and she backed into something, and she was just in tears all day because she thinks the alignment and everything else on her beautiful little car is wrecked, but she'll get it fixed. So, yeah. Well, I want to thank you very much, my beautiful signs and souls of the Zodiac. And it was great meeting all the new people in the chat. I really enjoyed meeting you and reading for you. Great energy in this room.
It's been wonderful. And the 2 hours just seemed to fly by. And, things, we connected so well.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Satu. Oh, Satu. I forgot a Satu. Remember I said I was doing her and White and the Wolf?
Yes.
Okay. So a Satu, you're moving on in a new direction, darling. You've got the 6 of Swords. I think you're leaving something behind, something that's been troubling you, something that you've been struggling with for a while. It could have even been a legal issue, but I think it was over somebody that you were attached to on an emotional level. And I think you're going in a new direction. I really believe it's going to work out for you. Okay.
And I'm seeing that person you were attached to probably was not a good person, because I get the devil card, and this is not literally the devil. This could be greed, avarice, addictions, and it doesn't mean alcoholism or anything like that. But it wasn't a perfectly healthy situation for you, so you need to move on past that, because I get the Page of Wands, which is giving you, moving you forward into that balance. Getting that new start, that Air Force that you need to get into to move in the right direction again. I think it is a good move. This is going to move into your Four of Swords, and into happiness, into stability, into that happier family situation, or that stability situation. So yes, I think this is a good move for you moving forward.
Okay, Jill finally came through. Jill, what is your question, honey? And Jill will be our final one, okay? So I need to know what you would like us to do this reading on. What is it you want to know? What would you like us to focus on here for you? Thank you, everybody, for coming into my room. Our room. It's been beautiful with Kathy, and I can't thank you enough, Kathy, for connecting with me. And we've been wanting to get together for a while, and
it's been months, hasn't it? We've been like,
no. Thank you, Judith. So, what is your question, Judith, or rather, Jill? What would you like us to focus this reading on? Okay, and we will. Thanks, Dean. We love you too. He loved the show.
Oh, thank you, Dean.
We were just focused on putting our head down and getting our messages coming in to do our job, and we love it. And thank you for being here all this time and watching us too. So that's awesome. So I did send you the link, Dean, if you had wanted to come in and join, but maybe you didn't get it. I sent it to you on Facebook Messenger. But
no, we saw what we're doing is we're doing joint collabs on our channels together, on our 2 channels, and then we're breaking out individually with different collabs to allow us to shine individually, instead of being stuck as a team all the time, because we do so much work together, but we also have our own channels. So
and I like that too. I prefer to just be one-on-one with somebody, but I did want to give him the opportunity if he wanted to, because I know he works really well with both of us. So that's
we will have you on one of our well, I'm going to move mine to my Sundays to Saturday, I think, starting next week. But we do a spiritual Sunday too, where we do oracle readings and general spiritual based questions. Oh, that's
beautiful! Yeah,
which is really fun to do, and it's a relaxed, slower place. We talk about spiritualism, different aspects of the spiritual side, and answer any kind of spiritual question that comes up, which is really fun because we get some really great questions.
Yeah, I bet that would be awesome.
So, yeah, and Shara's going to join us tomorrow morning on the show. We've adjusted the show to accommodate the time differences, which is it's actually pretty easy for us to do, because there's a 9-hour difference between Shara and I, and 7 hours between. So it shifts in our time frame really well with her evenings and our mornings.
Yeah,
the early mornings shift quite well. So.
That's beautiful. Okay, Jill, your
Definitely.
question is, will I get justice for the people that hacked my Facebook and email accounts, harassing and stalking? Can you tell me if you get zodiac signs of these people? Okay. Um, okay. Jill, I have a feeling that these are people that you know, that you are suspicious of, that you feel you may have known. Um, they may be, are they spreading derogative energy about you? They've hacked your accounts. We've all been hacked, okay? That's nothing new. And so it's just a matter of, if it's not somebody you know, then don't take it personally. Jill, I think, just changing your passwords, it's a pain in the you-know-what, having to do it. But I do believe that, I don't know. They're telling me, because I think you're thinking it's somebody then that you know that might have done it.
And I'm hearing you need to go to a more complicated email system. Don't use a word and a letter and a sign.
Yeah.
You're going to have to throw some special characters, a couple letters, a special character, complicated. I know it makes it harder to type it in quickly. It makes it a little bit more, and remembering it, because it's not a word and a number and a symbol. You need to mix them up and make them more complicated. So that you don't have this problem again. I do believe truth will come forward. I don't know if you'll find out who it is, but Facebook, YouTube, any of the accounts that were affected by this hack, they can trace it. They will get shut down. So there will be consequences on their accounts. Of course, they can always re-identify themselves as somebody else and get new accounts, but that will at least slow them down. It'll mess up all their contacts. The type of damage it's done to you, it's going to be worse, because they're going to have to reestablish their accounts and all that. So they will get shut down. And the light shining in your direction on this. So that will be the outcome for them. I know it's been hard. It's been stressful. You need to let this stress go now. I know it's going to be a pain reestablishing anything they deleted, cleaning up your book. But, like I said, do that multi-layered, pain in the rear end, more complicated password. You won't regret it. If you choose a word and pounds and whatever, symbols and numbers and stuff that you mix, break it up.
Yeah.
Break it up. The word will still be there. Just put things between.
I see it too. I think this has really confused you. It's made you feel really confused and conflicted.
It's like having your house robbed. It's
you feel violated for sure. I think I think there's going to be somebody around you that cares about you to help you, because you've got 2 water signs here, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that might be able to help you get through this too.
That was my bottom card.
But definitely, the Page of Swords says definitely you're going to see the truth in a situation. I would let it go. The Magician says your life is good without all this hassle. Okay. Now, if you were wondering if it was a particular sign, it could have been a water sign. I can't see a water sign doing this, but you never know.
Yes.
I can't.
I'm not feeling it was a water sign.
That's what I'm saying. I had 2 cups here, but I'm
more
really
of a fire sign would be my guess.
Yeah. So I hope that helps you. So let it go, Jill. Okay, honey, just change your passwords. We've all been hacked. It's not fun. You do feel violated. And I had things with my email. I had things come in too. But yeah, that's all we can do. But it is, disruptive, and it is, it does worry you. So you'll be okay. Okay. Yeah. Just, let it go and change all those passwords, and you'll be all right. They like Kathy says, they will get caught if you report them. Okay.
There's a footprint trail that runs, every one of our computers has a digital code that's attached to it. They can trace those, and,
for sure.
They can trace that back, and it's not that difficult for the platform to do that. Yeah. Because they had to sign into that platform to get into your account. So, and their IP numbers is identified in that transaction process. Mm-hmm. I had somebody dump my entire YouTube account a couple of years ago. and I lost like 148 channels and networking of people that I was working with, and oh, what a pain. And it took me forever to restore it. But then I also got to clean it up too, because there was a lot of things I didn't use anymore. So, but yeah, it's very violating when somebody taps into your private information, though.
Well, my darlings, I'm going to let you go. And again, thank you so much, Kathy. It's been such a beautiful blessing and a pleasure to work with you.
So wonderful.
I know we're going to continue doing more together.
And you have a beautiful audience, so I hope to
see beautiful people in my room. Absolutely. So Lisa Harvey, sorry, sweetheart, and Mandy, but we're shutting down, and any questions have to be a super chat, but we're done. And I want to thank each and every one of you. As I said, all my beautiful signs and souls of the Zodiac. Thanks, Dean, for joining the room. Thanks, Sharon, Strawberry, Rhubarb, Tarot. Thanks, Charlotte. Thanks, everybody. And Isatu for keeping peace and keeping the wolf off my door. I love all my backup here. You support me in everything that I do. So, Kathleen, on that note, let's love and love and each other. And we're definitely going to do this again for sure.
And prayers to protection of the world out there for the safety of everything that's going on in our world. And
I did
everybody.
I have to tell you something quickly. I was in the car, and my husband had to go into the drugstore because, like you, he's a diabetic, and he was taking all his in and get rid of them right in the box. And while he lost his keys 2 days ago and he couldn't find them, but he had to have the fob to get in the underground parking. And he didn't know where the keys went from there. And we searched the car 3 times, both of us, flashlights, day and night, whatever, couldn't find it. I went through everything. And I'm saying, Spirit, please help me. Nothing came up. So I was sitting in the car praying for the universe and praying for Ukraine and praying and giving thanks and grace and gratitude. And for some reason, when I finished, I thought, I'm going to look in the car again. Maybe I've overlooked it, right? And I'm asking St. Anthony to try to find those keys. Do you know what? I opened the back door and I looked down, and it's as though they'd been placed between the back seat and on the carpet by the back door. And I mean, I can't tell you, 3 times we searched that car and there they were. So I'm going to tell you guys, live in the light, walk in the light, be the light, seek it. Okay. Seek the light, be the light, and share the light out there. Because, when we manifest what we want and we ask, we get it. And I told Andre when he got in the car, I said, honey, it's really strange because I was sitting here doing my meditation and my prayer work. And for some reason, I just thought, I'll look once more, and there they were. How did we overlook them? It's like they were put there for us.
Did you notice if they were hot or cold when you picked them up?
No, they weren't cold. I'll tell you that much. They felt warm. They didn't feel cold.
Yeah, they were probably moved by spirit there.
Yeah, I believe it. I said it was as though they were placed there for me. It was unbelievable. He got in the car and I looked at him and he said, what? I put his keys in his hand. He went, oh my God, thank you. I said, don't thank me. He said, oh, thank you. So it's amazing. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go. I'm going to go. I made a beautiful beef stew in my slow cooker, and I'm going to have garlic whipped potatoes, and that's going to be my dinner tonight.
Well, that's my next plan is what do I make for dinner? That sounds really good. I have some rotisserie chicken and some vegetable barley. I think I'm just going to whip up soup and cornbread tonight. It sounds like a great dinner. I'm a vegetarian, but I'll throw some chicken in for my husband.
Yeah, beautiful.
And nice light, simple dinner tonight, I think. So it was wonderful meeting everybody in the room and working with you, Brenda. And we're going to have you on Sunday.
Yeah, let me know in advance. Sundays are usually good for me. So
yeah. And it'll work great because of the time difference. I'm the one that gets to 8 a.m. on that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a morning person, so I don't mind, but I'm Eastern Standard.
Yeah, I get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
And Dean's Central, so he's the monkey in the middle, right?
Yeah, so, he's the monkey in the middle.
Yeah.
You were a monkey.
You're the monkey in the middle.
I pulled spirit cards the other day, and I pulled the monkey out as a joke on purpose.
I always told everybody I was a monkey in the middle because I had an older brother, 5 years older, and a younger brother, 5 years younger. So I was the only girl and the monkey in the middle. So
yeah, I'm the so.
Okay, let's end this broadcast. Let's all continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and know that I send you many blessings and much love. Bye-bye.
Bye.